Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. The moment has arrived. Time to glue the roof on, and time not to make a mess of it. Okay, so let's begin with applying glue, because we're going to have to put the glue on the roof and then paste it on, and I have to have lots of things ready: water, cotton buds, toothpicks, etc., enlarging glasses, because we don't want to make a mess of this, and this is it's a one-off operation, so we can't make any mistakes. So I think that for this operation I might use the nozzle. This comes with a nozzle, but generally the nozzle is a bit rubbishy and it gets bunged up, and probably it's bunged up, yes, okay. So we'll forget about the nozzle. We'll just go directly old school on the piece of paper. The piece of paper is behind here. I'm putting it on the usual piece of card, righto. This is somebody's, it's a visiting card of a lawyer. A lawyer? No. A lawyer and a notary. Okay. So it's an expensive visiting card. From somebody that makes a lot of money. Okay. Righto. Very well. Some glue there. Put the lid on. So it's also very hot today here. It's very hot. It's hot. It's hot. We're in the order of 29 degrees centigrade. So this glue will set pretty quickly. So let's get cracking, folks. So on we go. We quickly apply glue to these top cross members here. And because this has to, in fact, we can be quite generous here. I might even just apply it with the bottle, because these here are very important, because you can see that they're not really flush with the top. So this is going to be a good flexible mount. Also don't want stuff. Okay. Bob's your uncle. That's ready. Righto. Now, let's get some glue on this. What the hell's sticking on here? Okay. I'm going to get some, I'm moving this out the road, but it's still here with us, right? You can see it. And now I'm working on the actual roof to get the stuff. But you know what? I'm not putting it on the roof. Change of plan. I'm putting it on the bodywork. So the roof can just sit there nicely out the road and not be annoyed by us. And now we can just apply the stuff on here using the usual toothpick technique. There. I'm going to have to be generous with the glue this time. Okay. Work very concentrated by sectors. I remember when I was doing jobs with my father's always been DIY. My dad's an architect, but before being an architect his school diploma, he's an electrotechnician. So I learnt to do jobs with my dad, passing the tools. And I do most things in the house on my own. I can't paint and decorate anymore because my legs don't let me do it, but I don't miss that job. It's a horrible job. A lot of effort. I used to do it when I was a student as a summer job. And but I do everything else. The only thing I don't touch is gas. Of course, there's the boiler. I can't. You have to be a qualified technician for your hands on a gas boiler. But water, electricity, and the like is up my street. My father taught me with electricity, so I've seen quite a lot of old-fashioned electrical fittings. rigid copper cables and the like. Right, so the important thing, as my father always taught me, is to, work by sectors. Devi lavorare a settori. So I know that I've done this side and now I'm going by sectors and not forget something. So that's very important. Okay, I'm trying to speed things up because I know that we're running against time. We're running against the phone with a 73% full memory, and we're running against the heat, which is drying out this glue. So this is really a race against time, and you can see how much glue is going on here. I'll have to put some more. You can't be mully with a glue this time. Mully is a Scottish word that means, not generous. You can't. So this time here we have to be quite generous and lavish with the glue. Of course, enough but not too much. That's the usual thing. Right, let's do the front here. Now I've tested this, I've had it all leaning on and off umpteen times, so it should be a perfect fit. I'm going to put it on and then just tweak it around a bit to be able to make sure that it's fitting absolutely right. There's not excessive overhang on one side and not on the other, you don't want the thing to look messy after we've put all this. There's a mosquito sitting there in the glue. That batty bloody mosquito. It's full of mosquitoes now. It's get hot, they come out. They don't usually bite me, but they zoom around my ears and things. They're very annoying. They usually go for my wife. Generally must be pretty, that probably don't taste very nice, these mosquitoes. Right, I'm putting the lid on the glue now because we don't want. So remember, there's a number 1 end and the number 2 end, and now we're going to go on like that and sit it. Let me check a thing, just a sec. We're good. Yes. Maybe I'm adding another wee bit here just to be really sure that there's enough to come up and okay. Bob's your uncle. I'm getting a earbud ready for action. On we go. Action stations. We're on. On we go. Itchy shoulder as well in the middle of it. Now, I don't want to make, of course, I need paper, something in my hand, tissue paper, because I'm feeling glue going all over places where I don't want the stuff. This isn't centered properly. I put my hand right there in the glue. What a clever, useless Eustace, that's what I am. Right, let's see what's going on here. It's got a wee bit too much overhang there. Let's push it forward a tad here. I think we're good. I think we're good, folks. We have to make sure that it's well centered. Okay there. Remember, this will dry transparent, so plus we don't have lighting in here, so we don't need to worry too much there. That's good. This is going to take some time to dry because there's quite a lot of glue, so we'll leave this thing here totally undisturbed until tomorrow morning. It seems to me to be not bad. Maybe we got the thing on the right way. I'm checking here at the front. I think I need to shove it back a wee spot. I'm pushing it back a bit, Because see, now the glue's fresh, I can slide it around a bit, because it's really touch and go at the front. The domes, I'm really trying to get that very flush effect. And if there's any wee bits sticking out of the corners here, for example, I'll correct that with a little bit of silver paint, and that way it won't be visible. I think that we're quite good. I think we're really good. And any traces of glue, that spillage, you know, it doesn't really matter because it's transparent. I think that we are in a very good situation. Okay, let me see. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is starting to set. I'm getting a cotton bud, I'm wetting it, and I'm getting rid of any stuff that's running, you know, sort of oozed out the side. We don't want stuff oozing out somehow like this. Apart from the fact that we can clean it at the end and it'll just come off, you know. And it's transparent, so it doesn't really matter. We want to press this down in position. I'm checking that it's nice and flush. That's okay, that's okay. Let's see, it's quite good. I'd say we've done a good wee job, you know. What do you say about that? I think we're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I want this to dry. So I'm just going to leave this upside down on here. Of course I have to be careful because we've got the exhaust pipes, we've got the horns, we can't lean on them, and I want to just weigh this down with something to sort of press it down in position. We don't even really need, because it's anyway going to grip and it's drying very, very, very quickly. But you know, just a wee bit of something just to say, right, you're going to dry better, and maybe we could do that and that, like that, and maybe add some weight, just some weight along here somehow to make sure that it's weighed down, you know. Let's find something. Now we could use this for a start under here. We need a nice even weight there. As long as this is not going to glue on, that would be very unpleasant. But I don't really think I need to weigh this down, you know. In my opinion, we're wasting our time. I just need to keep it pressed, and that's it. I think that we're getting on very well. Okay, I'm checking it again, giving it another once over. Let's see what's going on. That's very rather good. Here I have to clean a wee bit the front dome here. Okay, let's get a cotton bud a sec. Wet that, just dampen it slightly. Here there's some stuff oozing out of here. See there? It's oozing out there on top. So we're just going to do like that. And dry it with this side. Anyway, this stuff will anyway dry and be transparent at the end, so we don't really need to worry too much. Here there seems to be a bit more step. Let's see how the situation is over here. I'm going with my finger. Very flush there. And maybe slightly not so flush here. But really, to the naked eye, this side and this side really look absolutely the same. So I think that we can really say that it's been a successful match between the roof and the bodywork. So we'll just let it sit like that, this way it dries, and tomorrow morning we'll be ready to fit it to the bodywork. Okay, that was that at long last. Let me know what you think, and let's see. Yes, number 2 there, number 1 here. I had a fraction of a second, I thought, don't know, I fitted it the wrong way around, but no, it fits, absolutely, no problem. Right, I think I'll do something else now, seeing I've got the glue, and maybe film it on another, yes, I have to do something else. Okay, cheerio, but I think I'll do it tomorrow morning. I have to paint the tram controller. Cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.